still don't believe that fat phobia exists, watch this.
Go jump on a treadmill and lose some weight. Being fat is the worst thing that can happen to a person. These horrifying quotes are all real bullying that I endured from merely existing in my larger body, not bothering anyone. One was yelled at by a stranger on the street, another typed by a cruel middle schooler over AOL Instant Messenger. Yep, and the last said by a colleague at a food magazine. All in different decades of my life, and all so visceral that I carry the trauma with me every day. Diet culture and fat phobia are so deeply rooted in our society that it's the most socially acceptable form of bullying. People want to see people eat who don't look like they eat. A slim woman can slurp pasta, messily, and mukbang fried chicken without comments about her body, except for, do you have a hollow leg, or where do you put all that? Which is still wrong. Other people's bodies are nobody's business but their own. Commenting negatively won't change what that person looks like, only how they feel. A scale is not a moral compass. People are not good or bad based on their weight. No one is more worthy of food like ice cream because they're thin or fat. My worthiness and importance in life is not measured by weight, but rather what I bring to the table. Everything changed for me when I started embracing and loving who I am, full stop. Instead of hiding my body in big, baggy, dark clothing and being as invisible as possible to avoid attacks, I demand to be seen and to take up the space I deserve in full, technicolor, maximalist, joyful glory.
Who I had the absolute privilege to listen to speak at the LA Cherry Bomb Jubilee, very kindly invited to by my friends at California Prudence. She makes so many good points. One that really stuck out to me was when she says, you know, thin people are almost celebrated when they do mukbangs, what I eat in a day, etc. And we really see that a lot online. Thin people are often, if not always, congratulated for simply eating. But anybody in a larger body, if they're seen simply just existing, are on the receiving end of unsolicited, brutal and bullying commentary that Elise spoke about here. So I truly appreciate Elise's willingness to be so open with the audience and share her story with us in such an honest way. She completely captivated the room. And even the woman next to me, I didn't know her. She'd seen me filming it and she said that was incredible. And it truly was. This was so needed and something that I think everybody should hear, because like Elise said, fat phobia in this day and age is really one of the only forms of bullying that is still seen as okay. And if you really open your eyes, you'll notice that fat phobia really is everywhere. But because it is so accepted in society, we don't really recognize it or see it as a problem. And that in and amongst itself is a problem.